दोस्तों, आज मैं आपको अपनी एक और किताब जो कि मैंने युवा वर्ग के लिए लिखी है, उसके बारे में कुछ बताना चाहूँगा। दिस बुक इज़ कॉल्ड टाइटल एज आफ्टर 10+2 what. Just think about it. After 10+2 what? So, if you're a parent of a kid who is 15 years old or a 16-year-old, then chances are you might be getting a lot of questions, a lot of queries from this kid of yours. You might be worried about, what are the career options that are there in front of your kid. आपका बेटा बेटी क्या बन सकते हैं, क्या कोर्सेज कर सकते हैं। इन जनरल अगर मैं कहूँ, आज से 20 साल पहले 25 साल पहले जब हम उस सिचुएशन में थे, तो it was actually less complicated because all we had to do was, if you are like a bright student, then you take maths. If you are somebody from the doctor family, then probably you might go for the science and biology and prepare for your PMTs or AIMS. And if in case you are not amongst any of these two groups, then eventually you end up taking arts, liberal arts, or science, or some other courses like BAc and BA, BCom, chartered accountancy, and things like that. Now, while it was easier those days because we had limited options, but it also ensured that we end up in wrong careers, and many of us have actually felt it. And if you really see many of the folks who have graduated from IITs and IIMs and things like that, and ended up doing myriad of things other than the engineering. And there are doctors who have actually gone into other professions as well. So it is not just restricted to engineers. But uh, the important aspect to understand is there were lesser engineering courses available. In the intake was much lesser. Even for the doctors, there were less intakes. But in the last 10-12 years, what has happened is, अगर आप देखोगे तो इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेजेस की संख्या बहुत बढ़ गई है। एंड इवन आईआईटीज़ जो हैं वो आजकल केवल 5 नहीं रह गए हैं, 5 या 6 जो पहले थे। आज 12 या 15 आईआईटीज़ ही हो गए हैं। उसके अलावा इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेजेस तो मशरूम हुए ही हैं इन प्राइवेट सेक्टर, and the intake also has increased. So the quality has somewhere been compromised in the process. Secondly, डॉक्टर्स जो हैं, क्योंकि देर इज़ ए शॉर्टेज ऑफ सीट्स अवेलेबल फॉर द एम्स एंड अदर इंस्टीट्यूट्स, government institutes, where full scholarship is available or even partial scholarship is available. So many of these kids are actually opting for doctory, thinking it as it's like a bank, like once you become a doctor you can just mint money. So the parents are very keen to make their wards a doctor, whether the aptitude is there or not. And in the process, there has been a lot of kids going to European countries. Like recently, you've seen almost 20,000 people coming back from Ukraine after the war started. People going to Russia, people going to other European countries, US, UK, and many of them actually were not able to qualify in India. So that also shows that the merit was not the reason why they went there. Rather, it was that they could their parents could afford, they could take a loan or something like that. But अगर आप मेरे से पूछोगे तो the problem with all this is, you end up making your kids just what you want them to be, looking at it from the future perspective, future earning potential. So the entire premise on which a career is built is wrong, because when you become something because that can give you a good life, or that can make you earn a lot of money, that can give you a stability in life, then somewhere there is something seriously wrong. And in this book, I have tried to address those concerns. I understand in a country like of our size, where the employment opportunities are limited, and I mean they are there, but then not many of the careers have been explored to that extent. So we only still know a handful of careers. In today's world, of course, the options are more, but then that much more confusion is also existing with this with the kids, and the parents who have actually passed out, graduated, 2 decades back, are really not able to understand, what are the alternate careers which are available in the market, which their kids should pursue. So in the process, they end up, suggesting them only those regular engineering, medical, and chartered accountancy has now taken up because of, a lot of finance professionals demand, which has come up. But what we are missing is we are not looking at, the aptitude of the kid. बच्चे बच्चे को क्या बनना पसंद है या चाहता है, and that is where this book tries to address all those queries. And therefore, what I would suggest is you take a peek at this book, available on Kindle. It will be available in this video somewhere, the name of the book as well as the price at which it's available. It's very reasonable price. And in addition, I would really be happy to take your questions, on my email ID, which also I will be providing on this video. uh, Having served for over 22 years in corporate, and having faced all kinds of issues with respect to the career progression, that I've seen in my life, I can very well help the kids with the experience that I've had over the years, looking at other people around me, and therefore I would request you to take this very seriously, because these 2 to 3 years between 15 and 18 is a make or break year for your wards, your youngsters, your kids, your children. So I would request you to take it very seriously, and rather than taking a rat race as followed by everybody, uh, please avoid going to the Baijus of the world and just enrolling them in any courses that which you see others are doing. Don't get into the herd mentality. Forget about the quota and this IIT craze and everything. You need to look at your kid's capability, his aptitude, his skills, his interest areas and things like that. And instead of coercing them into becoming something they don't want to be, it's better that they do what is their passion, which is connected to their passion, and then life will be a breezer. Whether they make enough money or not is a secondary thing, as long as they have a happy life. So thanks a lot, and would look forward to your feedbacks. Thank you.